Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the play-in game here in the UCF Knights Dynasty. We will be taking on Lipscomb, who is 16-16, went on a run in their conference tournament, winning 9 straight games, and they find themselves in the play-in game, about to play for a game to play number 1 seed Villanova, and they are led by Richard English, who has been the leader the last 2 years. He finished 4th for Player of the Year in the Atlantic Sun. We'll see if we can keep him in check today. Now, UCF has made the play-in tournament. Obviously not where we wanted to be seated, but we got to do what we got to do. Can UCF continue their run? Let's get this game underway, as we do lose the tip-off, and we always watch the opening tip. And here we go. We have had a couple of string of games where Antonio Johnson has taken over, and we'll see if he can do the same today. Last game he struggled all game long, but then in the end came through with a couple of big shots. So we'll see if he can do that today. Here we have the same starting lineup on the floor. Here's a pass to the left side. Jack McAbee cannot pick that one off. Back up to the top. Lipscomb running a long possession here, passing it to English right there. He looks like he's trying to get the pick, looking for the open shot. This is going to be a fadeaway from free throw line distance, and it will be off. So a good defensive possession to open it up. But here we go the other way. Bongani Mwangi goes all the way. He's going to be a tough player all 4 years. He gets the first bucket of the game. He is a center who can handle the ball all the way up the court. That is amazing. Here is a fadeaway shot, and that is good over Darkunas, and it will be a 2-2 game. Devon Bands checks in early in this game. Here's a pass inside to Mwangi, being aggressive early as he goes to the free throw line here. First of 2 shots will be off, and the second one will be good. Mwangi is that guy who's going to be like that high-energy guy. If he can work on the rest of his game, he's going to be pretty good. He's a true freshman this year. Here's Marcunas in the post, backing up, and he will throw one at the hoop, and that is good. It took a weird bounce that time as we go right back to him on the next possession. 5-2. See if we can hit another one. This one's a tough fadeaway. This time they send the help early, and here goes Lipscomb the other way. Pass inside. In a transition dunk there. 5-4 game. We love playing this tough defense. There is a deflection picked up by Johnson. He goes all the way for the dunk. 7-4 start here for your Knights, and here we go. Almost 5 minutes into this game, and here's English handling the basketball. He still hasn't taken a good shot yet. He works it around to the perimeter. That number 12 is like 7 feet tall. He passes it inside. And that is a foul on Bongani Mwangi. Last game, he got into foul trouble along with Darkunas. We'll see if he can stay out of that today as they go to the free throw line here, and they will knock down both. A 7-6 start. So here we go with the 1-point lead, pushing it up the court in transition. This is Jay Henry, and he gets fouled by Jason Mack. Looks like both teams are drawing fouls early. Usually it's the CPU who draws the most fouls, but we're finally getting our share this game, and we go to the free throw line, hit 1 of 2 again. Got to get better at those free throws though. 8-6 start now. Here is a drive to the basket, left hand. Tie ball game here for Lipscomb. 8-8 UCF on defense again. In a tie ball game, a reverse layup, that's good. And they take the lead here. It's an early lead for Lipscomb, 10-8. Looks like UCF went a little cold, but here's a pick and roll all the way to the basket. Antonio gets stopped at the basket, forces him to throw up maybe a little bit of a baby floater, as here he is in the corner this time. Open 3, and he can't hit that one as well. So here we go in a 10-8 game. Here's a drive to the basket. Antonio tried to get the deflection and allows the open lane, and now it is a 4-point game. And here's Nash Kolchak getting a nice pass. Marcunas finds him, and he gets the foul call for the and 1. Take a look. Kolchak goes up for it. Straight up with the defender. I don't know. Maybe it was because he was in the cylinder. It's a foul, but Nash Kolchak goes to the line and converts the and 1. 12-11 start. Just about 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Here they are working around the perimeter. Jump shot just from outside the lane. That one is good. Number 12 is huge. He looks like he is taller than Darkunas as well. Here's a pass around the perimeter. That first pass was supposed to go to Nash Kochek, but we end up finding him, and he gets the bucket. It looks like it's back and forth early on, but here's a drive to the basket, and they get the foul call on Darian Edwards on the continuation, and Leo Bilasari goes to the free throw line, and he cannot convert the and one. So both teams are struggling at making their free throws early. 16-13. Here we push it up the court. Jordan White with a nice crossover move, left to right, and he gets the baby hook to, or baby, I guess that's a little floater to go over the big man. And now it is 16-15. Here's another drive to the basket, and Balasari gets another foul call on that one. Bilasari, I don't know about that one. Jordan White went straight up. 18-15. Here is Cody Stanley pushing it up the court. They have this full court trap on. A lot of teams do this. Here is Larry O'Neal in the corner. He pump fakes a three. Oh, nice step back. Creates a little bit of space and then throws up a shot. It's an and one. How about Larry O'Neal if he can put it all together? Also, maybe work on that dribbling a little bit. He can become more versatile. I thought that he would be kind of a crafty lefty in the beginning of this series. He did end up finishing the regular season second in scoring. But now it's a 17-18 game. Here's a pass inside, off the mark, and there is big number 12. He gets a bucket in the paint. And now it is a 5-point Lipscomb lead. Now they're starting to play some defense. Here they go in transition. They hold it up a little bit, but a pass inside to 12. And he gets the foul call. And now it is a 7-point game. Here we go, once again, away from this press, and we do finally get a foul call, trying to erase this lead quickly because it was about to start increasing, and it's back down to 5. We hit both free throws. Here's a drive to the basket. That's an excellent block, and that's Antonio Johnson getting way up for that block. Here is Darian Edwards pushing up the court. He slows it up a little bit. Back to the outside. Antonio Johnson tries to get open for a three. He thinks about it, but passes it to the corner. It's corner Cody Stanley for the three. 24-22 now. Back out on defense, trying to anticipate the pass, and they get a quick bucket. Back to a 4-point lead. Now we're at a minute to go. Here's Darian Edwards driving. An offensive board by Markoutas, and he puts it up with the left hand. 50 seconds and counting, and here comes Lipscomb the other way. Tough fade away. That is good. They just keep answering back. 28-24. This is a 500 team. Went on a 9-game winning streak at the end of the season. They are hot. Here's a pass just outside the lane. 43 has a couple of buckets here. Harriet at the end of the half. And here we go. One last shot at the buzzer. And it's going to be good. Darian Edwards knocks it down. And it looks like he just got that shot off. And it's good all the way. And that one makes it a 3-point game before halftime. Both teams want that number 16 seed. So in the first half, we shot 45% to their 52. I mean, it is pretty much dead even. They're out-rebounding us by 3. We have 15 points off the bench, which is really good. We've actually done very, very well with bench scoring, better than we have ever done, you know, in the beginning of the season. Here's a pass inside, and that's a foul call. It's an and one. How about Bangani Mwangi? If we can figure out how to score with him consistently, he could be a dangerous weapon and be that number 2 scorer. Who knows? Here is Jay Henry playing some defense all the way with a transition dunk. There we go. We have this lead right back, 31-30. Tough fadeaway shot. Mwangi on the rebound, throwing it up court to Darkunas. Over to Maccabee. He slows it up a little bit, but a pass outside. Mwangi thinks about the 3, but an open man, Antonio Johnson, can't get it to go. 31-30 now. It looks like Lipscomb's going on a little bit of a cold streak. Another tough shot, and they call the foul. Interesting call right there. Gary Nixon, 7'2". That's how tall he is. He goes to the free throw line. The first one is good. The second one is good. A big man that can shoot free throws. 32-31 now. Here we go. Pushing up the court. Full court trap. It's Henry all the way. Good ball movement right there. And we get the open transition layup. 12 minutes to go here in the second half. Working it inside to Nixon. A nice up and under. If we can get a 7'2" guy to be crafty like he is, it would be crazy. Here's Henry, though, playing some defense. 3-on-1. Henry just goes all the way for the transition dunk over English, who is their leading scorer coming to this game. 18 points. He has 0 so far. More defense. Henry up the court. Maccabee with the layup, and he smokes it. Defensive board going the other way. English running the break to the left side. This is going to be a hop step layup and a foul. A lot of size for Lipscomb. It's hard to stay in front of these guys, and you got to foul them when they get to the basket. Here's Antonio Johnson with another shot from 3. He can't get that one to go, as now Lipscomb has the 1-point lead, 36-35. And here we are playing some defense. Tough fadeaway 3, and it's good. Wow. What a shot. And now here we go, down by 4 after that tough 3-point fadeaway. 2 hands in his face. Here's Johnson getting to the bucket. Pass to the outside. Henry's open. Back over to Johnson. Johnson open 3 this time. He knocks it down. Back to a 1-point game. Here we go on defense. Can we come up with a stop? A hard pass inside, and that one smoked by English. He is still not scoring this game. Marcunas pass inside. Antonio with the reverse layup. Under the basket, it's good. We take the 1-point lead right back. 40-39 now at the end of the shot clock. An awesome take. Offensive rebound, English. He has still not made a shot. And now here we go the other way. Marcunas running the break. Reverse layup. Jordan White off the bench. And now it's a 3-point game. Here is English driving to the bucket. He draws the foul. So many shots missed by their leading. I keep saying English. Devon Richards. English is actually, I believe, he's not number 5, but I think Richards and him look exactly alike. I think they have the exact same face and everything. I've been getting them confused the whole game. Here's a drive to the basket. That one is off. And it will be a foul call on Devon Bands. That's an interesting call right there. Going to the free throw line, they missed the first, and the second one will be good. 42 all game. So here we go, Maccabee all the way to the basket. Stanley with the little floater, and that one's off, but Milwaukee's on the boards. 44-42, 8 minutes to go here. Lipscomb keeping up with UCF with some more foul calls. Here's another drive and a foul. 44-44, they go to the line to hit both. And here we go, Jordan White. ISO on the big man. It looks like White creates a little bit of separation, cannot get the shot to go. Now here comes Lipscomb the other way. 7 minutes to go in the second half. Here's a drive and a tough shot. Maccabee gets called for the foul. I'm definitely going to be looking to turn fouls down a bit. I think that it's slowing up the game a little too much. And here we go, 44-44. The second shot will also be off. Missing both free throws from the line. And here we go the other way. Here's Johnson missing the layup. Nobody was in his face. And now it is 44-40. A tough drive, and Bungani Mwangi is called for his 4th. He's going to have to come out of the game. In comes Larry O'Neal. They go to the free throw line. Felix hits the first, and the second one will also be off. And now it is 45-44. Going the other way. Larry O'Neal. Oh, he held up. He may have had an open lane. Spinning. Losing the basketball. Devon Bands on the outside. Looking for an open shot. Trying to get into the lane. Here is O'Neal under the basket, and he cannot get it to go. A tough shot missed that time, but good defense now. Good deflection. Maccabee gets the deflection, goes all the way up the court, passes it to Bands. Another tough shot, and this one's off. UCF has had a couple of bad possessions here. Here comes Lipscomb the other way. It's a hop step layup, but an offensive foul on Felix. Both teams looking very unorganized. As here we go away from the full court trap. Maccabee all the way. Nobody stops them. 46-45. A wacky way to end that drought for both teams. Here is Cody Stanley in the game, looking for a pick, going all the way. He draws the foul and the bucket. It's an and one. 48-45 now. Cody Stanley comes off of the bench. He definitely has that energy, along with Jordan White. I love how they have the ability to drive to the basket. He goes to the free throw line and cannot convert. But now it is a 3-point lead. Good trap in the corner, and we force the turnover. The UCF defense is stepping up at the end of this game. But here is a great block this time. Here they go the other way. Jordan White, the smaller defender right there, driving to the basket. And he cannot keep his hands off of the offensive player. It's a foul. And now it is within 2 points, but Jordan White goes down and draws his own foul and goes to the free throw line. He goes to the line for 2. He hits the first of 2, and the second one will be short. But 49-46, a 3-point lead here with about 3.5 to go. Here's a pass inside. That one smoked. Offensive board, put back up and in, and that's good. Johnson will be the point guard for these last couple of minutes before Maccabee checks in. Here he is getting to the bucket. A spinning layup and does draw the foul. And he will go to the line here. Our leading scorer on the season. He has been tremendous for us. He hasn't been as hot in this game, but maybe late in this game he will start to come around. He hits both free throws. Now a 3-point game. Here we go on defense. Here's a drive to the basket. Marcones reaches and gets drew for the foul. Called, I should say. And here is Stanley at the free throw line. He misses that shot. And here comes Lipscomb the other way. They're down by just 1 now, 51-50. Working around the perimeter. Here is their big man driving to the basket. We try to get in front of him with Cody Stanley, but he just throws up a shot and ends up hitting both free throws. And now it is a 1-point lead in Lipscomb's favor. We need another stop. There it is. Antonio Johnson. He rips it away all the way to the basket for Johnson. He holds up and looking for a better shot. Here he is at the free throw line, and he had an open shot at the free throw area. And now it is 52-51. Here's a tough shot gathered and just thrown up at the hoop by Lipscomb. And here we go the other way. Mwangi on the fast break. Passes it over to Antonio Johnson with the contact. Does not draw the foul. 52-51. Now there's a minute to go. Trying to force a turnover. A long pass inside. And they draw the foul on Marcones. He's got 4. Mwangi has 4. And Leo Bilasari goes to the free throw line for 2. The first one is good. This one to make it a 3-point game. It's also good. Down 3, 55 seconds to go. Here's Henry, though, pushing it up. A bad pass. We pass it inside. Get it back out. Setting up the offense. Here's Maccabee getting the pick. Trying to create some space. Here's Henry under the hoop, and he gets it to go. 1-point game here. 37 seconds left. And here we are on defense. Here is a layup, a driving layup missed by Nixon. And here we go. 22 seconds. 1-point lead here for Lipscomb. We're working for the last shot. Antonio Johnson comes out looking for the pick. He gets it at 15 seconds. Tries to drive the lane. He does not go all the way. Takes it back out. 9 seconds to go. Looking for the pick, this time from Henry. He gets it all the way outside the paint and draws the foul on the shot. Antonio Johnson will go to the free throw line here with a chance to win this game. And here we go. Antonio misses the first one. And now this one is a necessary shot. 53-54, it's good. And now a 5-second shot clock / game clock. And Lipscomb has possession. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Good pressure, a fadeaway from deep 3. And we are going to overtime. 54-54. We did not want to jump and contest that because I did not want to get called for the foul and just put him on the line. So we let him shoot that tough fadeaway. Ended up working out. Overtime starts. And here we go. We always watch the first possession of the game. This is like a new game here. 54-54. Here's Maccabee in the post. Trying to post up a little bit. Good move. Oh, and he gets the defender to jump the wrong way. And instead Lipscomb gets the rebound. Here is a tough drive and over the smaller guy, and that is good. Number 12 is just killing us today. 56-54. Lipscomb takes the first lead of OT. 5 minutes. Here is a corner jump shot. That one's good. Antonio Johnson again. Is this where he seals it up here in OT? 57-56. Here they are working it around inside. Marcones with the defense, but an offensive board once again by 12. 58-57. They have 38 rebounds to our 21. Here's a pass. Open three. It's good. Jay Henry knocks it down. A 60-58 game. It's going back and forth here in OT. Here we go. Trap it at the top of the key. Here is Henry all the way to the basket. It's a dunk. 62-58, a 4-point lead. And here we go on defense, a tough fadeaway shot. We love to work it up in transition. Maccabee trying to go all the way. He draws the foul. Perfect execution on that. As now we go the other way to the free throw line. Jack Maccabee, he hits the first. That's a good shot. Up to a 5-point lead now. The second one is off and a defensive board. And here comes Lipscomb down by 5. 2 minutes to go. Working it inside the 12, a jump shot, that one's missed. Actually, that's 12. He gets it rejected at the bucket. And here we go the other way. It's Johnson all the way. 8-0 run. A 7-point lead here for UCF. A minute 20 to go. Here we go on defense. This time a jump shot from free throw distance. That one's good. Back down to a 5-point lead. 47 seconds. They're not going to foul yet. We're going to hold for the last shot. Waste some time off the clock. Antonio Johnson, crossover move all the way. That's what a closer does. When the game is in the balance, this is who you depend on. Crossover dribble, creating space, a layup, and he gets it to go. Now they hold for the last shot here as they are off on that one. They have to foul. 67-60. We go to the free throw line. Maccabee misses, but an offensive board. It's going to be Larry O'Neal with the exclamation point. A 10-point victory here for UCF, and we will advance to the NCAA tournament officially as the 16 seed. Here we go. I guess this is already a part of the big dance, but still, now it feels like we are officially in. What a game. I mean, all these games are tough. The next one is definitely going to be tough. But I got to say, how about that game from number 12? I got to give it up to him. Getting a 7'2" guy that could score like he could, that could shoot free throws like he could, that is the dream. And it really has me thinking like maybe we should start recruiting. I haven't covered recruiting a whole lot. The main reason is because we don't have a lot of recruiting points, but we will talk about that, in the offseason and all of that. 6 of 18 for Antonio Johnson. He had 19 points, but a couple of clutch shots down the stretch. Got to give it to your big man for a nice closing shot right there. And our bench scored phenomenally. Look at everybody that scored off the bench. It was a great game, but Nixon and Harriet definitely dominated. They both had double-doubles, 16 and 12 for Nixon, number 12, and then Harriet was 43, 12 and 11. And then Richards only had 2 points. He was actually shaken up coming into that game, so that probably, held him back just a bit. So you know what time it is. We are now the 16 seed, and we will face Villanova, who is actually on a 2-game losing streak. So they actually lost in the season finale, and then they lost in the first round of their conference tournament in the Big East. So they are kind of cold right now. Could we potentially catch Villanova off guard and have the biggest upset in NCAA history? Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in a backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like